Hello there, it's MegaMogwai here, and I got another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. I can't even intro anymore. Hello, welcome to day 3, I assume, of Landmark Week. We're gonna go with that because we've been basically posting videos with just the landmarks. We made one with the Grand Plaza, we posted one with the Scar Grounds yesterday with Vladimir, and today I got a very bizarre looking deck, but perhaps the deck that I'm most proud of up until now with this new expansion, and that is none other than Jiggly Wiggly. I didn't really have a better name, so I just went with Jiggly Wiggly because we are playing a full set of the Wiggly Burblefish, and I don't know about you, but Wiggly Burblefish looks like he can jiggle very efficiently. Yeah, that's all I have in that regard, but I do have quite a bit more when it comes to the deck tech, as like I said, I am very proud of this deck, as it's not an easy deck to build, and it's perhaps one of the hardest decks to pilot correctly, right? But it is one of the most rewarding deck lists that I have piloted in quite some time, and I'm going to share what the idea behind it is. So as you guys can see, we're running a Bilgewater Ionia deck that is utilizing both FIZZ and Twisted Fate as our champions of choice, and we're also running a 2 copies of the Monastery of Hirana, which has some pretty, I really like the landmark arts, by the way. I think I've pointed that out several times, but I'm a big fan. Monastery of Hirana is the new Ionia landmark that's 3 mana, and it says, round start, create a Sanctuary in hand. Sanctuary is a 1 mana burst speed fleeting spell that says recall an ally. It has the same cast restrictions as the likes of the gems or the fragments from the Reforge of Riven, etc. Like, all these cards have these situations in which they even though they're burst speed, they can't be cast in response to something else or in the middle of the combat phase after we have already declared our attack. So that does seem like it limits a card like Sanctuary quite a bit from being useful, as we like to resort to recall effects in response to a source of removal from the opponent, right? It's a very neat reactive tool. We see it in cards like Retreat Return and the actual card Recall, which is a 1 mana fast speed spell. But what's really cool about this is that it is recalling at burst speed. So even though we can't cast this in response to a spell or in combat, we can still use this and immediately replay the unit without passing over initiative. And that has a lot of implications, right? So when I looked at Monastery of Hirana, I had my Twitch chat just telling me, Miguel, just skip this one. Just go to the Hex Core Foundry. This landmark is the worst. It's terrible. It's not viable. It doesn't really do anything. And I think it's just misunderstood, honestly. I think Monastery of Hirana is perhaps one of the most misunderstood cards in this part of the expansion, because it is hard to find a proper home for it, right? Because you're thinking about, well, I want to build a deck with a bunch of like summon effects, maybe with like hand buffs so I can bounce back the Green Glaive Elder. Like, there are some ideas here and there, but in reality, the environment in which this card shines is a deck like this, because what this card is doing is it's giving us a free 1 mana burst speed spell every turn. It's generating that for us. So every turn, on top of everything that we have in our hand, we have a 1 mana burst speed spell. And generally, like, obviously, one of the things that we benefit from a card like this is cards that, you know, get better and better the more spells we play. And one of those cards is the Wiggly Burblefish. With cards like Monastery of Hirana, we can make it so that thanks to that, and also our multiple cheap spells, we will be able to get Wiggly Burblefish to cost 0 mana, and then we'll be able to play him without any lack of tempo, right? And the idea is, another card that we can really use to benefit from a series of just like constant spell casting is the Mind Meld, which is one of our prime win conditions. And it's when this deck starts to get really spicy, but do not mistake this deck for a meme. This deck is very competitive, and it's all about the distributions and what we're trying to do, which may not seem as apparent at first. So we have Mind Meld here. It says, this round, set all allies' powers and health to the number of spells you played this game. This card, in conjunction with Wiggly Burblefish and the likes of Shadow Assassin and FIZZ, allows us to really capitalize on our elusive keywords and get a tremendous stat boost that will one-shot the opponent. Generally speaking, when I go for Mind Meld on average, I tend to hit between 10 and 12 stats. So that means that every single one of my units becomes like an 11-11. And if I have several elusive units on my board, it can be very difficult for the opponent to survive an attack like that. At worst case scenario, we can just force them to block with everything and we can technically just board wipe them, right? In a region in which we are, in a region combination which allows us to have access to disruption in the form of deny and notify, we can also counter the opponent's own disruption towards our setup plays, as we have a lot of card draw with Deep Meditation as a full set and the one-off of Salvage to help us level up Twisted Fate, as we are playing a full set of Pull Shark. This is where the Monastery of Hirana really shines. Monastery of Hirana has really good targets in this deck, Pull Shark being one of them. If we recall him and play him again, we get to draw an extra card next turn with Fleeting. If we use him on Coral Creatures, we get to play him again, get the Attune back, and generate another spell. We can use it on the Wiggly Burblefish, which costs 0 mana, and basically just get to play it again for free and create another 1-cost spell. And these 1-cost spells are really neat, as the more we play, the stronger our Mind Meld will be. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the idea of the deck list right there. We have a full set of Claws of the Dragon to capitalize on our multiple spells, especially when we have Monastery of Hirana on the board, getting her as a supplies blocker, or a supplies attacker as well, as we go for burst speed spells, is really, really strong and really does help this deck stay alive. And one of the cool things that I love about Monastery of Hirana is its interaction with Concussive Palm. Concussive Palm we can use to stun an enemy, and we can summon a Tail of the Dragon. As we recall this, Tail of the Dragon will transform again into Concussive Palm. So as long as we don't lose the body, we will always have a Concussive Palm available for every single one of our opponent's attacks. And that is really fucking sexy. So there's a lot of things going on with this build, but I think the gameplay itself will do a much better job than me talking and explaining how this deck is supposed to work and all the neat little tricks that it can go for. So I'm going to end this ramble, lead you guys over to the games. Today you got a longer video than usual. I'm going to be messing around with the idea. Sometimes, every now and then, I'm going to give you guys a video over 1 hour and see how it does. Because, you know, through experience, super long videos don't tend to do well in YouTube, but I know a lot of you really do like these type of videos. You guys want to see more content. So today, especially with a deck that I feel very proud of and a deck that I think provides very compelling gameplay, I'm going to stretch it out a little bit for you. So hopefully you enjoy, and that's all I gotta say. Have a soul day. Love ya. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Free's good. You know, all that typical mumbo jumbo. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna play red card, clear those 2 Poros out of the way, and damage this Android so I can block it with my
something for all.
With my FIZZ. I'll offer him the trade.
Once I stamp papers, now faces.
I'm always up for a round or two.
I'm gonna go with Twist of Fate.
Eyes open.
In pursuit. A game. Go on then.
Watch the ball, folks.
Primed and ready.
Stinks.
Witness perfection. Meatbags.
A game. Go on then.
Watch the ball, folks.
Can you improve perfection?
We have chump blockers here. We get to rummage. Draw 2, up to 6 cards. We have a significant card advantage, but we want to do everything we can to protect our Twist of Fate and work for the level up here.
One star's whoopsie is another spark.
A game. Go on then.
Watch the ball, folks.
Join the glorious evolution.
Ah, the man with the glowing beam.
Primed and ready. Erase frailty. Destiny awaits.
Something the matter? Where you going?
You cannot escape. Oh, come on, come on.
Wait.
Master.
Metal is perfection.
Now this game's heating up.
I did burn a card there.
Rain from a cloudless sky.
Who says I don't share?
Genius in action.
I like that Notify right there, and now we're starting to pump up our mind melds here.
Formidable foe.
That's fine. Regeneration, okay.
Beauty charms while claws take hold.
Just as a way to like
In their tracks.
Metal is perfection.
trigger that.
Once I stamp papers, now faces. Our goals are greater than petty violence.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Hi.
Hi.
Unleash new potential.
A ticket to the gun show.
I'm ready. Within my grasp.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
So ordinary.
Get the fuck out of here. Ba-dum,
That's a pretty smart
ba-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-dum, dum. This value is nutty. This is what I, dude. Like, this is exactly how I thought this deck would like work. You know, like it.
Eyes open.
Really happy with how this deck is going. Really happy with the results. Like this landmark is just giving me continuous value to pump up my, like, look at this mind melt, dude. I'm a little bit concerned. I think I'm going to notify this actually, because I don't want him getting another keyword. I don't want him leveling up just yet either.
Who says I don't share?
Safety disengaged.
Because if he gets challenger or like scout or overwhelmed, like that could be a little bit scary.
Silent as death.
Though we do have concussive palms, like we're in really good control here.
Of course. I'm ready as humanity is. The machines rise. Fire till nothing moves. Evolve or die.
You lack subtlety. Fallen petal.
Genius. Join me if you want to live.
The order rewards its faithful.
Ba-da-dum.
Oh boy, here I go!
Oi, mate.
Something for all.
Let's go in. That's just so adorable. That's so adorable.
Native luck is smiling.
Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum.
Metal is perfection.
Oh man, that's glorious. Booyah. Woo.
The ocean wins again!
The Grand Doodoo. This guy could be playing probably is playing the Hex Core. Like you don't play Teemo without Hex Core. Like you just don't, I think. Really excited to build Teemo with Hex Core though. Okay, so we have the Monastery, we have the Coral Creatures here, we have the Deep Meditation. Ultimately, I like this hand. It's even got elusive, like Shadow Assassin to block into Teemo.
Another day in the field. I'll scout ahead. Yes. There's another one!
We see through all.
I could play Monastery, but I really do want to try to...
Silent as death.
I really want to try to like be able to block Teemo here.
Who's a good boy? They cannot hide.
Time for a true display of skill.
I never use my goggles either.
Never lost a fair game. Or played one. Who says I don't share?
My collection.
FIZZ see all.
With quiet steps, the dragon approaches.
This would be a good winter.
All right. Could he have frostbites?
All or nothing.
He could have a frostbite. Or just that. That too.
Master. Reporting in.
I think that's fine. He hasn't spread that many mushrooms, so I think we're okay. I want to play the Monastery.
Carved from the savage cold.
I mean, that's kind of funny. Thank you.
Stand and fight.
Oh boy, here I go!
We need to build up one more turn, which we can overwhelm him. So we need to do things right here. Ghost.
Think I'm still like a yodel in uniform?
Grow free! Ooh, quite a collection! You're bored.
I just gotta throw a random. I didn't mean to emote. I basically didn't mean to emote. I'm sorry. I basically.
I would play. You spoil the surprise?
We're just so damn close.
Pay dirt!
Oh boy, here I go!
I don't remember if Sejuani has leveled up this turn or not. Like I don't know if I drew. Did I draw? Just need to not die. Easier said than done, I know.
Attack.
Back it up! I ain't afraid! charms while claws take hold.
I have 17 puff caps, man, which means
Deal me in.
I'm gonna draw.
Soak it in.
I'm playing with fire a little bit with this, man, but I don't think I need more answers, though. I think I have all the
Gotta
tools
trust your
here.
instincts.
I have all the tools here.
Her flowers bring the moonlight with them.
That should do it. We have the makings here. How many spells have I played? 2, so we can still enable this. So now, if I go with 2 mana, next time I'm gonna have a total of 9, 11 mana, which allows me to do these 2, and that's unacceptable. I need full mana. I need full mana to do what I want to do. I haven't drawn a card, which the fact that I haven't drawn a card makes things really awkward. I don't know if this will work.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
I'll have what he's having.
What's this?
Grasping claws.
Hey! Got him, baby! There we go! Nice. Can be a little bit concerning, like Yasuo's stun effects bypass FIZZ. I think I'm gonna keep.
There's another one!
That's a good pickup.
Unyielding light.
Ba-da-boom.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
Silent as death.
Scorching light.
FIZZ! Stubbies!
I got a really sick play here.
The dawn has arrived. With its light, the Solari
Bask
will
in
unite
the
the
light's
heavens.
radiance.
You and grace tear your breath away. Within my grasp.
Trespassers!
This playstyle is my kind of shit, man. I love this.
If I ever had it seen it.
Blessed daylight.
Behold the divine power of the sun!
Deal me in.
We're gonna work for a Twisted Fate level up now.
Soak it in.
I want to get some damage on these.
The order rewards its faithful.
Is a leaf's only purpose to fall?
Night falls.
Bless the faithful and fear the heretics.
Behold the sun's holy light.
I move as water. On the step.
Hesitation's a tell. Never lost a fair game, or played one. Hold it, partner.
Life and death on a blade's edge.
No outside.
Okay. Go on then.
Watch the ball, folks.
Arigatou gozaimasu. The problem is deny is a thing, and he hasn't revealed a single one yet. The odds of him having a deny are very high, right? I mean, if he has a deny, I would play it relatively quickly. You're giving me false hope here, Fado Hilfiger. Oh! Oh shit. Oh!
Coming in.
Hush. Okay.
Your attack is obvious.
How many hushes do you have, though?
Believe or burn.
The guilty will burn.
Ah, jeez. Okay.
Aserio!
Destiny's waiting.
Okay, we do have concussive palm.
The strength of the sun and my faith are one.
Glorious light rains down.
You see, but you cannot grasp.
death on the blade's edge.
Stand and fight!
That's the correct attack.
With quiet steps, the dragon approaches.
Oh my Wamo.
Where you going?
Shindaru!
Where?
The dark beckons.
Oh, jeez.
Sunlight guide you, my brethren.
The game. Go on then.
Watch the ball, folks.
What once was two, now is one.
Fuck, dude. Ah, damn it. A bit late to the party.
Some things never dull.
Man, I just could not level up to Fate this game. I was so close. So damn close. Blocking you. Blocking you.
Cannot escape.
Blocking you. Crying every time. Alright. GG. GG. We tried.
Stacked against us.
We gotta see if we can get Fizz early on. We also want Nopify here. Beautiful. Let's drop you. Let's drop you. We're not gonna be playing Fizz without protection though. This deck needs more draw? I don't think so. I'm really against like this is one of the things in which I don't know, I kind of wish Twitch chat wasn't so like
There's nothing to
repetitive with, right? And that is like just disregarding a deck for one game, right? And thinking it lacks something just because of one game, just because we technically run we can't possibly run more card draw. We did not lose that game because of lack of card draw. We lost that game because our opponent did a very good job at denying our TF level up, and our Mind Meld play was also countered too. I think I'm gonna play you. I mean, no. I want to always be able to counter. Go hard here.
skitter out from the darkness.
I could have played Coral Creatures, but again, like I said, I want to delay the go hard as much as I can. I could play Shadow Assassin. If I develop a unit, I give them a go hard target.
You're boring.
I could play Warning Shot, but I don't really want to here.
I'm coming in.
I'm gonna attack.
I don't change fate, but I get
So young.
Keep up, keep up.
I'm really thinking here, like, about how I can navigate around this.
Oh, I hear this!
No kills, no entry.
Into charms while claws take hold.
That's one go hard less. Only 2 to go.
We playing bilge rules, son?
Not the prismatic I would be expecting. Okay. The problem is he's going a little bit too wide, so I am gonna have to start respecting the go hards here. I can't navigate around that elusive either, which is definitely an issue. I can block into that elusive though, potentially. What could he do here? He does have access to Twist of Fate. I'm definitely waiting on the Twist of Fate here. Alright, we're gonna take a bit of damage.
I talk to spirits. These are my rules.
Never lost a fair game, or played one. Blue as the serpentine.
The problem with us navigating around go hard so much is that we've taken a lot of damage, and our opponent just keeps going wide. Okay.
The order rewards its faithful.
Packed 'em good.
Withering Whale could hit us hard here. Maybe I should have bluffed the deny. I probably should have bluffed the deny.
All or nothing.
Because Withering Whale fucks us up here. Maybe bluffing was my only answer. Yeah, I think I focused too much on go hard. It happens. Like I need to play this matchup more to figure it out. Okay, that health potion is neat. By playing this, I also stopped bluffing a Nopify as well.
Hesitation's a tell.
Okay.
Scratched.
We need to mind meld. We need to mind meld for the win next time. We need to find a way to set up a board that can mind meld. I just don't know if we can do it. We'll have 12 mana, which means we can mind meld with deny backup, but we need to have a board state. We need to have a board state that actually survives this attack. We can block here.
Why are you here?
Come back, you guys! The dark beckons.
Suppose you want in on this.
I suppose I should leave you be.
I could get a ghost with this.
So pretty!
A game. Go on then.
Watch the ball, folks.
You're boring.
That's not a good target. Easiest deny of my life, boy. Please, what are you doing to them, Bruce? What was that? All right. Got him! I would have had him, right? So maybe I had to block just in case. It needs to be triple notify and 2 deny though, I think. Versus Ionia Targan, there's nothing for 1 mana that can really deal with this, so I don't have to protect against that.
Reality is just your mind crumbling under what it doesn't understand, silly!
We kept the notify, but now it's just like we need some actual like cards that aren't just counters. Okay, Ghost is neat. Ghost can help me deal with that.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
What if he has Pale Cascade though?
We chart our path by the stars.
No deals, no entry.
Oh well. It should just block with Fizz, to be fair. Yeah, I think I misplayed here. I think I should have blocked with Fizz just to guarantee the kill on Zoe, and then I have the Sanctuary onto that, right? Fizz is a really good win condition, though. I don't know. What I do know is, as bad as this feels, I have to make a play. Though I probably could have just let off with the Sanctuary.
A young Rakor once gazed upon these stars.
We're not getting good use of these. Okay, that's neat. Key Guardian is neat. Where is my TF? Twist of Fate would be really cool here. I need both of these units, but I also need the surprise factor of the Claws of the Dragon.
My spirits shine.
Back it up. With quiet steps, the dragon approaches.
Right, so we stopped one Zoe from leveling up. And we have Shakedown for another one, even though we do need a bit more. We need to work on this shit. Okay, I like you.
We playing bilge rules, son?
I like Pool Shark into Sanctuary, into Pool Shark.
My faith protects me.
A game. Go on then.
The mountain knows me. I am the traveler.
I would like to be able, but I am going to draw 2 cards next turn anyways, though, right? So I think I can sacrifice this. Just continue to build up this,
Grasping claws.
What if he has Hush? Well, I can recall.
You cannot sway me.
This deck is really fun, dude.
Daylight warms the heart and lights
Okay,
the way.
so
Rain from a cloudless sky. Spring does not pity winter.
nice. There we go. We got the ghost. Took us a while, but we did it. Mama, we did it. I don't need to play another Monastery, right? I'm gonna play another one. Seven, 9, 6, 13. I don't have enough mana for both, though. The problem that I'm seeing right now is that I don't have enough mana for Ghost and Deny. So if he has a Deny... Oh!
They forced us to choose death or the blade.
The dragon remembers.
The dragon members! I would expect a Hush. I don't have Hush. What have I played? What have I played? What have I played? Ghost, Ghost, oh no! Oh, okay, he has a Hush.
We will resist.
We will be free. Silent as death.
Be nice if I had stuff like Rummage too.
This world must burn.
Stunning one attacker. Man, there's so many things, like... There's so many things to think about here. I think... Like, I always gotta keep in mind Diana, though, and I have to wait for them to attack. Oh, motherfucker. No, 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 no. 9. 9. I don't mind blocking this.
Searching.
You lack subtlety. Spring.
There's your boy. Alright, Fizz, we're counting on you. Bum.
Let me at it.
Obviously, Hush is a thing.
Clad in shining sunlight.
I have an alternate path to victory, though.
Deal me in. Something for all.
It's the following. We play Twisted Fate. Now, we have Sanctuary to return Twisted Fate, so if he does Hush my Fizz, then the 1 damage from Shadow Assassin, plus the warning shot, plus another red card will do it for us. And we can do this with Notify backup, in case something weird would happen.
To the briny deep.
So I attack like this. If he hushes my... Ah! Shit! Arigato gozaimasu.
Heretic.
Oh, I didn't even think about that card, to be honest. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Master.
Never lost a fair game. Who says I don't?
Get palm? Yeah, probably gotta get palm.
Gotta trust your instincts.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust my instincts. I wanna go for the lethal, but there's so many things that could go wrong. Okay, that's a good draw.
I'm always up for a round or two. I'm a people person.
Got him!
Outplayed.
Honestly, yeah.